My dear friends, I'm sure you'll all agree with me. If we go into history and we have a look at the different stages of history and where big money was made, we'll always find that the real big money and the super wealth is always created when some new disruptive technology comes in. Like cell phones. Like cell phones. Let me ask a question. How many of you guys in this room do not have a cell phone? Show of hands. Who does not have a cell phone? I think I've just proven my case, right? Every single person in this room uses a cell phone. What's the point? This, at the time, was a disruptive technology. It disrupted how we used to phone one another back in the olden days. How many of you guys in this room today, if you wish to send a letter to another person or a mail of sorts, just to convey a simple message, who would go and sit behind his desk, type up a letter on a typewriter, print it out, and go to the local postal service and mail it so that they hopefully will receive it in 2 weeks' time? Is there anybody that would do that? No. So email in itself became a disruptive technology at that time. And it disrupted postal services from that viewpoint. And super wealth was created there. How many of you guys, as you sit here today, if we had this amazing ability, let's say we had the ability and we could turn the clock back in time, and we could backtrack in time to the day before the launch of Google, how many of you guys would have today, if we're now today at the forefront, tomorrow Google is launching, how many of you guys would have gone and bought the last possible share you could find of Google shares? You all would have. What did Google do? Google back in those days started disrupting the way businesses are run. It's changed retail. Both Tony and myself, I became financially free out of retail. But it's disrupted that whole industry. It's changed the way that it was working. Nowadays, more money is made online than often we would make in the stores. Back in the day, I still had lots of hair in those days. But back in those days, guys, when I had my retail outfits, I was sitting with 5,000 employees. Today, I can do that same turnover or more with less than a handful of employees. You understand what I'm saying? I had, in those days, over 5,000 permanent employees. Think about it. Over 5,000 employees, 5 employees, which one would one take? I rest my case.